Every student deserves the opportunity to thrive. Yet across the United States, too many children face barriers to learning that schools alone cannot overcome. Challenges like housing insecurity, hunger, and limited access to healthcare. In Florida, visionary leaders imagined a new approach, one rooted in lasting partnerships between schools and their communities. This vision inspired the growth of the Community Partnership Schools model, a strategy that transforms schools into welcoming hubs supported by the entire community, where students and families can thrive.
Florida's community schools journey began in 2009 when leaders from the Children's Home Society of Florida and the University of Central Florida traveled to New York to study the community schools approach. They were searching for a transformational strategy to meet the needs of children and families facing high levels of risk. They returned with a bold plan to pilot the strategy here in Florida, starting with one school. In 2010, Evans High School, located in the Pine Hills neighborhood of Orlando, became that pilot site. At one time, Evans' graduation rate had dropped below 50%. Students faced hunger, illness, and violence that made learning difficult. But Orange County Public Schools, CHS, and UCF were committed to change. Together, they signed an unprecedented 25-year partnership to work closely with the community and coordinate essential resources right on campus so students could focus on learning. A local healthcare organization soon joined the partnership, completing the circle of support.
Once the partnership took hold, transformation followed. Students could visit a health or dental clinic by walking down the hall. They had everyday access to food, clothing, and school supplies. For those struggling with trauma or instability, mental health counselors were available and trusted. After-school tutoring provided new academic gains and confidence. The impact was undeniable. Evans' graduation rate rose from 64% in 2010 to 98% by 2019. Local crime around the school declined, and student engagement soared. Seeing this success, the Florida legislature made its first investment of $400,000 to strengthen the Evans initiative.
Momentum grew quickly. Principals and district leaders across Florida saw what was possible and wanted the same for their communities. In 2014, the Florida legislature invested $685,000 to establish the UCF Center for Community Schools, laying the groundwork for a statewide model and providing planning grants for new sites. With support from the center, the approach became known as the Community Partnership Schools, or CPS model. The UCF Center also developed a certification process to guide each school in implementing the model with fidelity and excellence while being adaptable to each community.
As the model spread, demand quickly outpaced available funding. In 2019, Florida legislators took a historic step by establishing the Community School Grant Program through State Statute 1003.64, formally embedding the Community Partnership Schools model in state policy. The legislature also expanded annual funding to $7 million to support a more strategic statewide rollout.
Today, the results speak for themselves. From one high school in Orlando, Florida's community partnership schools have grown into a statewide network of 50 schools across more than 20 districts. The initiative now includes more than 9 nonprofits, 27 healthcare organizations, 22 universities or colleges, and countless local partners.
Sustained by $20 million in annual state funding and matched local community investment at each site, the CPS model continues to strengthen communities and change lives. Each year, a CPS Day at the Capitol brings students, educators, and leaders together to celebrate progress and share stories of impact.
Florida's Community Partnership Schools initiative is a testament to what's possible when partners at every level are committed to a shared vision.
Together, we are proving that when an entire village comes together for its children, every student can thrive in school and in life.